Elon Musk managed to make Netflix and the cancel campaign the #1 trending topic on X recently. Now he's promoting congressional investigations into Netflix. Where does this go? How much could it damage them? And is this Cuties 2.0? Let's talk about it. Welcome back, one and all, where we heed the call every single day to keep you ahead of the culture curve, explainifying what's really going on in the hallowed halls of Hollyweird before the drive-by journalists even have a chance to grab their jumbo pencils. Folks, click the like button, drop a comment down below, let us know, do you want there to be congressional hearings into Netflix, and are you aware of what it is that they've got on their platform? Let's talk about it. The ramifications are huge. We could see movements in subscribers. Let's dive in right now. All right, out of thatparkplace.com, the website that if you're not yet bookmarked, well, you should be, and it's by Marvin Montanaro. Elon Musk is now backing a congressional push for investigation into Netflix over kids' content. And if you know what the kids' content is, well, yeah, let's just say it's cuties times 10. Elon Musk is backing a congressional investigation into whether Netflix is pushing gender stuff onto kids. What started as a viral social media exchange has now turned into a potential congressional matter. The billionaire CEO is backing a Tennessee lawmaker's effort to question Netflix over Dead End Paranormal Park, a show that featured a main character that identifies as a gender different from birth. See how I did that? The show was marketed towards kids as young as 7. The controversy has reignited national debate about how far entertainment companies should go when blending ideology with kids stuff. All right, it says, according to Deadline, the controversy began when Representative Tim Burchett, I hope I'm getting that right, told the outlet he intends to question Netflix over Paranormal Park. Here is, I guess, the clip. Is this the clip, Marvin? Can we play this?
Yeah, it's the clip where he says it.
All right, here we go, folks.
Would you be in favor of the Netflix leadership being asked to sort of testify over this radical sexual ideology?
Every time we're on, I always say I'm going to do something that makes news. Here's what I want to do on this one, because the First Amendment and all that is involved in it, of course. Let's get on it. I'm going to follow up with my folks after we get off. I'm going to call them and say, which committee can they be brought in front of? Is it who I think what we have to look at, who regulates the FCC, and then since it's cable, does that count? All
right, it doesn't. So we'll just be very clear there. The FCC should not have any control over streaming, not cable, but not
no. But there is an angle.
Yeah,
and the angle is truth in advertising. If this content is deemed as not right for young people, and they advertise it as for young people,
So this is going to be a very interesting thing. What Netflix, I think, has to fear more than any kind of legal issues, Netflix has to fear the market response. We already saw what happened to Netflix and Disney Plus when they got involved with this kind of stuff before. Netflix now has something like 10 to 12 shows that are extremely problematic, and they have Elon Musk after them day after day on this. Elon Musk is boosting this signal, retweeting this out there to all of X. And so what Netflix has to fear is if they go in front of a congressional committee for a hearing, it's not that they'll get in trouble legally, I don't think. But guys, they have to fear parents then finding out all about this and what could happen to Netflix subscriptions. So I want to go to Culture first. Culture, your thoughts on Elon Musk continuing to pound them. This was the #1 trending topic on X over the weekend. I mean, this is really something, and Netflix, I think, has to take this seriously.
Well, I think they're going to. If you watch some of the market, the interesting market effects in the marketplace in trading, if you've been watching those, you've been going, okay, this is having enough effect that Netflix is going to have to pay attention. There will be inquiries, as far as I know. I'm not sure when this will happen, but somebody's going to find themselves in Congress actually, answering a bunch of questions that are going to be very uncomfortable. And there might be some additional governance that Netflix might find placed upon it because, and regulation and so on and so forth, because look, they've been largely unaccountable to anybody for anything that they make. And at this, and while I'm, rah free speech guy, I'm like, there's going to be some things I don't want in front of kids. And I think that's really, it's kind of heroic what Elon's doing. Right. He just the fact that he's getting behind this, and he's right. I mean, he's having people come out and say, oh, yeah, but remember this was equally as bad. And the chances of us seeing that are very slim because we don't. Do you guys ever look at Netflix? Do you have Netflix? Do you check out any of their stuff? I mean, the answer for me is no. So, I mean, outside of
wait a minute. You told me you watched K-pop Demon Hunters 7 times in a row consecutively and never slept between.
Yeah, but he was like you. He watched it on his neighbor's big screen TV across.
Yeah, I had really good binoculars. Anyway, so I'm just look when you take into account that this is losing them subscribers like myself and others. Of course, they lost me with cuties, but
that's when I quit.
And when you start to talk about that, and if I need Netflix, I can ask a family member that still, doesn't have an objection apparently to the filth that's on there. But you look at this, and I don't understand why Netflix continues to produce and release things that are of questionable content that kids can access. Because they should really just lock down anything. Like, I don't even think, what's the name of that terrible high school show that they had? Big Mouth? That was absolutely awful. I was willing to pull the plug back when that thing came out. But I admire Elon for taking a stand on something that is one of many things he's taking a stand on right now. And you know what? It hasn't stopped him becoming the most publicly known, half trillionaire. Or whatever we want to call it.
I want to point this out, Culture. Archer Merchants for 2 says they should fear Elon. Look at Gina's settlement.
And I was just about to make a comparison to Gina because although these hearings may or may not result in any kind of actionable legislation or regulation, the hearings are the equivalent of discovery in the Gina and other cases.
Yeah.
They are when all the dirt gets brought out and they get asked questions, and suddenly the world at large learns what it didn't know before.
Jonas, what's on Netflix that they might want to avoid, given that Elon Musk is raging a campaign and waging a campaign against them?
Oh, that would be like Ridley Jones that features a confused bison that is played by the same voice actor as the...
Hang on just a second, guys. Hang on just a second. Did he just say a confused bison and keep going like we couldn't stop on that?
Yeah, I'm already typing confused bison into Sora.
I mean,
I'm a confused bison right now.
Jonas,
confused.
You're telling
bison.
Me they have what?
There's Mensons and there's lesbians and there's bisons out there. Yeah, there's Ridley Jones.
You're just trying to buffalo us over this thing.
Yeah.
What else they got Netflix?
I'm trying to be vague because
what else do they have, Jonas? What else they got? I saw a thing.
Heard now, Jonas.
I saw a thing with Transformers. What's the Transformers thing?
No, the Transformers. That's actually on. That's on Paramount Plus.
Oh, well, everybody's got some of this stuff. Then is
right there
Velma
Transformers?
Exactly. Is Velma on Netflix or where's that at?
Velma is on HBO Max. So,
it's everywhere.
Strawberry Shortcake, the GLAAD award-winning Strawberry Shortcake series is over there on Netflix. Paranormal Dead End Paranormal Park is a show aimed at 7-year-olds that features again, if you're not understanding what I mean by the word confused, bless you. There's a confused gentleman or lady, probably gentleman, on there, and it's about him finding out who he is and feeling like himself or themselves on the show. I guess
that's a step up from just feeling himself. But anyway,
it's the kind of thing that if they put it on normal television, the FCC would definitely have purview over it. So I don't know what
we used to call
Netflix.
In the old days on television. We would say tonight a very special episode of.
Right.
They flat out openly just say this stuff too. It's not like they're beating around the bush or it's some kind of like allegory that could fly under the radar if you're not looking for it hard enough. I mean, it is very overt. Like they use the terminology and are basically, you know, I mean, not, it's like you said, not on Netflix, but that Transformers one was just like, oh, Madonna me. Where this robot is saying to Optimus Prime, actually, I use they, them pronouns.
No, I have to correct you because this is important. They're taking the legacy character of Optimus Prime, and all of a sudden, even though he hasn't done this the entire season, feels the need to ask someone what they want to be referred to as, just out of the blue.
Well, let me say this. Elon Musk is waging this campaign against them, and he wants congressional investigations. And if that happens, we all know which sides of the aisle are going to react and how they're going to react. And I'll say this. I would be very hesitant if I'm Netflix to put myself in a position to be up there on Capitol Hill, because whatever you might think ideologically, whatever your donations might be within your company politically, this is at least a 70-30 issue, and the 70% are going to find out about this in a way that you don't want them to find out about it. And if they do, then you are only going to lose Netflix. I mean, there is no way. This is Strange World. This is Lightyear for your entire streaming platform. You know, it's always sad when one of these videos ends, and yet it is the beginning of the wait for the next one to land 4 times a day right here on the Pro Channel. And by the way, there's plenty more on our partner channels, That Park Place, That Pod Place, That Game Place, and go check out the original music we have on stations like Vacation Radio. We'd love to have you, love to entertain you. At least we'll do a better job than some of the current entertainment companies. Folks, like, share, subscribe, and you know what? Drop a comment right on down below. Share this out anywhere you go on social media. And until the next time, we have the honor, the pleasure of getting to spend time with you when you choose to invite us into your day to add the value that we hope to bring your way. We ask that you keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun. Jump into the water!
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro Channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun. Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio. What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.